The day at Srikalahasti starts with the chiming of temple bells beside the timeless flow of the river Swarnamukhi. Here also thrives the living art of Kalamkari, one with the river, sands and sun. The process is inseparable from these elements and gets its vibrant colors from a host of natural ingredients, the root and bark of trees, fruits and flowers. Kalamkari flourished as early as the times of King Krishnadevaraya. Gods and myths were intricately sketched on the temple walls and ceilings. Traveling storytellers carried these stories on scrolls. Today, the talented and dedicated artisans of Srikalahasti keep this tradition alive and make it possible for all of us to appreciate and own a piece of this art. Kalamkari, as the name indicates, is drawn using a sharp-tipped brush or pen. Kalam means pen, and Kari refers to the artisan. First, the grey fabric is cut according to the length of the sari or dupatta and dipped in a mixture of cow dung and water and left overnight. The next morning, it is washed by beating it on a stone and dried on the riverbed. The fabric is kept moist by continuously spraying water on it or is left in still water with fungi. This natural bleaching prepares the fabric for the Myrabalan treatment. The canvas is now all set for the best of the artists who begin by sketching the motifs with dried charcoal sticks. The black color obtained from processing iron, jaggery and salt water is applied first. Alum is used as the mordant to fix the colors. Once the outline is complete, the details are filled in with the various colors, all of which are extracted from vegetables, roots and barks, and a myriad of natural sources. The different hues are layered in different stages and treated for fixing. The pictures come to life as pinks, yellows, greens and blues emerge as they are applied and fixed with great care to prevent the colors from merging with each other. Once the artist completes the work on the fabric, it is left on the riverbed with the right side to the sand. The river, sun and sand tease out the final colors in their right intensity, and the fabric meets the river for the final wash before it begins its travel to tell the stories it carries. These handmade pieces of art are unique, thereby attracting a lot of interest in India and internationally as well. This demand has resulted in a Kalamkari revival, with more and more youngsters participating in the process passionately with ever-increasing enthusiasm. Vishwanath Reddy grew up watching his father and his older sister create these beautiful images on cloth. It was only natural to continue to create these master-crafted pieces, keeping in tradition. In 2006, he won a national award, the highest honor for his original work, the Ramayana, which took him 9 months from conception to creation. This timeless art continues to attract contemporary designers who aspire to create their own masterpieces using Kalamkari. Vivek Karunakaran, through his collection Threy Chic, has molded these fabrics into high-fashion urban ensembles, giving it a form and finesse that resonates with international fashion trends. His collection unfolds Kalamkari techniques in a range of layered silhouettes, portraying Vivek's sublime workmanship in the form of attracted surface texturing by means of pleating, gathering, top stitching and ombre dyeing. Deep flows the Swarnamukhi, the gold-faced one, letting us continue to bring out and spread our heritage and traditional art forms across the world, lending it to the creative expressions of many a mind across all frontiers with no boundaries.